All right, and the Nico.
Ooh.
You've been really big on the Nico. Gonna get the opportunity here for Xiaosha, so it's time. Listen, Nico Ultimates plus Galio over the top. It's gonna be a big deal.
A ton, but so is this top lane mirror match. Yanni, you were asking for it. You were pleading for a mirror match here in this blind pick.
We got one.
Are getting it. As we get
Yao
some aggression coming in. Yao Yao.
Yep, right on Abaya. That barrier is going to be burnt, but this is good damage coming through.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
no
Cube flexing on Lian Chen. I am the better Rumble player.
Once these backs go off and these first items are bought, it becomes a lot more difficult for the already have the pressure. But the dive coming down, Yao Yao's alone.
I love this, and they just blow him up. In the blink of an eye, they take him out. Well played there by the Ultra Prime bot lane. Really a big beneficiary of them and either members of the teams, you know, like you're happy to have them, but they're not any must-haves like, you know, a Yorick if you had them on the team.
Yeah. This is definitely a game that's going to be a lot more determined by the skirmishes that end up going down in the mid game. You've got these big combos that you want to pull off. You want to make sure.
Able to go after this Kiana. Is he going to be able to stay in it enough vision? Well, looks like he's just going to go for a solo ultimate here. Monkey having to level up and Cube throwing the equalizer right on top of it, baby. 2-0 for the top laner at Team WE. The early game here, not just with that Nocturne ultimate, but he went and he took the first bottom crab. Then he took the top crab. He was the double scuttle jungler.
Yao Yao.
Hold on, Yao Yao in a little bit of trouble. Be able to escape. But he gets this other one down here. It's like so much that's been denied from Luo Yu. So we'll have to see his, hold on. Curtain call coming through. Baya finds the kill. About left his support out to dry there.
Yeah. You know, classic AD carry gameplay. Your support's on 1 health, and I'm going to run away. Xiaosha's
Xiaosha
not in a good spot to
Monkey
flash.
will flash right back.
Oh
my god! Oh my god! He put him in a blender! He put him in a blender! Balls on Monkey, but the turnaround's already here. They're gonna look for him, taunt him up, and take him down! Feat of warfare for Team Ultra Prime, and now Karis is forced to flash away. My goodness, ankle's broken.
And it really comes up big for Ultra Prime. It lets them completely swing the fight into their favor. That should get them these grubs. Teleport is coming down onto the top side here from Cube, but I'm not sure it's enough. Baya is going to start walking out.
Equalizer's up.
Oh no.
Yeah. This guy is toast. Baya with the barrier. He's forced to flash, but he's stuck in the corner. It's going to be another one for Cube. He's 3-0 right now.
That's really the issue, huh? It's if you're gonna pull the trigger on these big ultimates, you gotta land on someone.
Blossom. Yeah, About is in a lot of trouble. Can he dodge out of the curtain call? Last shot. Barriers up. Hold it, but he missed. Bullet time on the Xiaosha, and he kills him. About in the 2v1.
So definitely still a few tools kind of missing from WE's side. They don't feel comfortable going for this play for now. They're just going to give over this dragon. It will only be Ultra Prime's first. I mean, Soul is likely off the table as a huge win condition in this game. It would just be very late. Liang Chen could be in danger? No way.
He's cooking him.
Huh.
I think Cube might dive here. I think Cube might just take the 1v1 if
Yao Yao is here.
If he fancies it after he clears out this wave. But yeah, as you mentioned, Yao Yao is here. Xiaosha is too. But he's posing as a Kiana, maybe just to scare Cube. Cube close to overheating.
Teleport.
Now there's a teleport coming in from behind. That's the Galio. So Yao Yao is going to Hex Flash over the wall to try to stop whoever's coming in, but he won't be able to stop that. Galio ultimate coming down right on top of Cube. But Xiaosha is the one getting knocked up, getting stunned, getting pulled in by the Magnet Storm, and a big taunt from Saber, but he will not be able to keep his support alive. It's Karis picking that one up.
To melt these engaged frontliners that need to go for it.
Paranoia.
Call punished.
Right on top of Baya. And Baya is very, very dead with the bullet time over the top.
Gotta ruin your day if you are the Jin. So we see picture-in-picture.
Karis is almost dead. He's trying to help out. He's not able to get the job done. Monkey will fall. Teleport coming into the backside as Yao Yao is trying to stop Saber. Lands the stun. Equalizer means that there's nowhere for Saber to go. It's another one for Cube, but the turnaround is here. Can't quite land the kill onto Karis. Cube nearly overheated. Just trying to run back to that turret safely, and he will be able to as this game has gotten into the Fiesta mode, I'd say, K-Man. Lots of kills everywhere.
Oh boy, I'm so excited that my Demacia Cup cast gets these Fiesta games. I would have been so upset if we went this entire time with some, regular games with a couple of comebacks, but, throwing it Otacon. I'm glad we're getting all the experience almost entirely even due to the fact that Karis survived and we're right back.
Yep, darkness coming through as Monkey is on to Xiaosha and will take him down. Another successful paranoia play coming through.
This Nico is continuously getting punished for overextending over and over again. Xiaosha has just not been in the right place at the right time. It's going to be mid-turret falling in favor of WE. That's going to be Rift Herald falling for this Nocturne and for WE. You know, an even game state would have been pretty easy to play out for Ultra Prime. It's going to be a lot tougher now that they are down in gold and down in resources.
Rift Herald going to go to the side of Team WE, so should be great objective to help secure themselves their second dragon of the game, which is coming up.
A lot easier for this team to be able to play out even 4v4s from that point on.
Here we go. Shockwave lands. There is almost a pickup. They haven't quite gotten the kill yet, as the Kiana will finally fall. Xiaosha coming through with a big double knock up as Baya trying to do what he can, but it's just not enough. About's got 2 kills. Here's the equalizer looking for the turnaround as the Yongchen, but Cube is going to drop an equalizer of his own. Not doing a ton of damage, but he flashes over the wall, and About picks up another one. Bullet time just now coming through, and here's the curtain call. Cube just trying to make sure that he's the only one getting tagged up by these. Team WE 3 kills for nothing.
It's About who once again comes up clutch for WE. His team fighting, his mid-game skirmishing on this champion is just exquisite. You can argue that his early laning phases have been, you know, weak in all 3 games, but he continues to make the most of the resources he's getting. And WE picking up that dragon, their second of the entire game here, getting a lot of those kills, getting that gold lead to really start snowballing out of control on this winter map. Things are getting more and more scary for Ultra Prime. It's Rift Herald as well. Bot lane tower is going to be gone, and it is going to get another charge in here onto the tier 2. It's everything going in favor of WE. I mean, Yao Yao whiffing on the Rel ultimate certainly helps, but, you know, you mentioned it, man. Like, there's one win condition here, and his name is Luo Ye. So if you can get him into a spot where he can actually win you a fight.
Spotted out on that minion wave. It is... Okay, it's Baya and this Kiana right now. 9,000 HP and dropping. Teleport coming in from this Galio. Monkey's got the ball on him. He got the shockwave available. And it's time to go in. Lights are out. Who's home? Right on top of the jungler. You take the objective too. Curtain call coming through, but it's not going to kill anybody. And things are going disastrous for Ultra Prime. They're trying to get something on the backside here, and Baya gives his life for at least one, but Xiaosha is low. He is dead. The taunt on many for Saber, but he will get nothing. 5 for 2. That is an ace.
That is an ace, that is an Otacon, and that is control over the entire series here for WE. We questioned whether or not they were going to be ready, or at least push their way closer and closer to stage 2.
Another one! Get him! Baya is dead. He's going to be forced off. Slowed up a little bit too, and exhausted. They are going to try to kill him. Equalizer goes down. But it doesn't matter because the bullet time is just that much stronger right now. 6-1 and 3 for About. I think we have figured out About's champion. Every single one afterward has been an effective play.
Yeah, it's the trigger pulling that I'm so excited by. The last thing you ever want to see from a player like Monkey is fear, is any sort of passiveness. I've been so happy, been so glad to see that he's been just as aggressive as we could ever want from him out of that jungle position. This dragon now going to get taken for free by WE. That is Soul Point. Push forward. They have so much combat power. They're going to use it.
Here we go. And so it's just Monkey here on top of Saber. You can see he's trying to chop him down. It's taking a while. The shockwave comes in. Saber not landing the knock up there, but he is forced completely away. Here we go. On the backside is Xiaosha with the curtain call on top of the Galio as well. They're fighting in the choke, but Team WE are winning anyway. Equalizer comes in. It does good damage. Are they going to be able to get this kill? Yao Yao will fall. Ends up being a 1-for-1 for right now, but Ultra Prime are not quite done. They want more. They need more. Scattered. Baya taking his back here.
Yongchen.
Okay, we're going in as Monkey. Yeah, good point out there as Monkey will be able to find the kill and will be able to escape.
To get the pick, they're able to get the kill, and their eyes are now on the Baron.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to push forward. Cube!
He's going to lose his stacks! He had 18. I was just about to say, oh man, he's stacking up. I didn't even have to say it. I just thought about it.
I want to take it.
All right, now the big question is, do they want to stop them at the Baron, or do they want to go to the Dragon because it's up? Here comes Team WE. Shockwave lands. Down goes Kiana. Now the next target is going to be Yan Chen. Baya trying to escape through the jungle. Here's Karis. There's the Pop Blossom. It's only on to Karis. The knockup coming through with Saber, and they manage to find him. But the Rumble on the other side will go golden, but he will not survive. About picks that one up. It's now a 4v3 as Monkey is looking for a little bit more here and not able to get it. But they will start up this Baron, K-Man.
Yeah, it was sloppy. It didn't look quite as clean as maybe you would want. The curtain call is going to get dropped here. Baron going down to sub 8k here. Xiaoxia still here, but with no ultimate.
Holding.
Not going to be able to take this. This should be free. Bullet time getting dropped.
Yep, and they're just going to go and burn everything they can to take it. The taunt is here. Saber went in. He's gone golden over on the backside. A death, but Cube is burning them alive. Xiaoxia has to use the clone to try to escape. Saber's caught in the pit, and About's auto attacks just do too much damage at this point in the game. Baron secured for Team WE, and it should be but a formality now to end the game as Xiaoxia will fall.
For WE, that is Baron, that is Ocean Soul, that is full control of the map, that is 9 kills on your Rumble, everything going in favor of WE here. They are going to get the pick onto Karis, but it's so too little too late. And now we see WE marching down, taking the inhibitor here in the mid lane, as bot lane is under siege as well.
Well, Ultra Prime need to regroup and make a last stand because it is not looking too good, K-Man. There's another inhibitor down. Team WE looking to move on here. The siege is on. We're going to see at least one last 5v5. Saber trying to do what he can to get rid of these buffed up Baron cannon minions. The first turret will fall as Team WE are squeezing the life out of Ultra Prime.
Yeah, it is just slow and methodical. Xiaoxia once again on the flank. He could find a nice angle
on
here.
A ward.
Ult dropped.
Lights are out. Kara's taking a little bit of damage. We're going to push them all the way back into the fountain. There's the Pop Blossom on the backside, but it's not really going to do all too much. Xiaoxia going to get immediately bursted out. Knock up here onto Monkey as he's going to pop that GA, but the second Nexus turret will fall. There is nothing left. Team WE are the ones going up, up, up. This is their moment. They're headed on to stage 2.
It is a golden victory here for Team WE as they take this series 2-1, as they keep their hopes alive in Demacia Cup.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.